I just believe what Joshua is challenging the children of Israel to do is to understand that followers, and for those taking the New Testament approach, that believers must make first-class decisions. Because that's what he's telling them. You've got to make a first-class decision. You can either go back and worship the gods that are not true God, or either you can choose to serve the Lord. He said, I can't make that first-class decision for you. You've got to make it for yourself. Your relationship with Jesus Christ is a personal relationship. You've got to make the choice for yourself. And I just want you to get this, a first-class decision. Write this down. For a believer, a first-class decision is a choice that is in alignment with God's will for our life. A choice that is in alignment with God's will for our life. And because this first-class decision is a choice that is in alignment with God's will for our life, first-class decisions, listen, saints, must be God-driven and biblically based. As believers, hear me now. If we're going to make first-class decisions, they must be God-driven. You got to talk to God. You've got to hear from God. You've got to spend time in the presence of God. It may mean you have to turn your cell phone off, put your iPad down, turn the computer monitor off, turn the television off, unhook any disturb, so you can hear from God. And some of us, not only do we need to spend time in prayer, but we need to get the rubric. And this is the rubric right here. It is the Word of God. And I don't care what anybody says, the Word of God is still live and active. This rule book is still our authoritative book, no matter what anybody has to say, because for some of us, it was because of this Word that we didn't throw our hands up and say, I quit. How many folk know what I'm talking about? It was because of this Word. When we didn't have a dime to our name and didn't know how the bills were going to get paid, didn't know how the steel was going to get placed in the church, it was because of this Word that we knew, but my God shall supply all of my needs